Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I still don't exactly understand why this guy decided to declare war on us, but he did, and this war will be over pretty soon. Now, do we actually care about the 90 gold from this? That's a good question. I mean, we're negative on cash right now, and a big part of that is because we're 2 years old, which is unhelpful for sure. I mean, we had to hand this out, which is super unfortunate. Technically, we didn't have to hand it out, but we did hand it out. We do want to revoke this eventually, but right now, actually, that would be an 88% chance. But right now, that's not really a good idea because we're at 7 of 5 domain, and we need to come of age. So we're going to finish up this war here. And the question is, when are we going to get ticking war score, and when are we going to see our opponent? We currently don't see our opponent. We're going to keep heading for their capital, but I have no idea where they are right now. We just discovered CB. Okay, cool. If we go into our innovations here, so CB was finishing out the tribal innovations. That is now completely done. So what is being exposed next? Chronicle writing. Okay, that's not amazing, but that's fine, I guess. Now, do we have a siege leader for this? I believe we don't. Actually, this guy. Cool. These guys are going to move up over here for the time being, and these guys are going to start a siege in the tribe of Tumar. Now, do they have a siege leader? No, they don't. They could get one. He's not very good at other leadership, but sure. We'll put this guy in to be our military leader for right now. So we still don't see their forces. This is the only war they're in. I just have no idea where his troops are. Hasn't shown up yet. And we're in sight of his capital. It's certainly confusing. Now, we're about to run out of cash. And we just became rowdy. We can ransom a few prisoners. And we can ransom this person to stave off bankruptcy by a month. This person to stave off bankruptcy by 3 months. Sounds good. We're going to keep our vassals imprisoned if we can. Still no sign of the enemy armies. We're going to send these guys... Actually, no. I don't want to take those casualties. Okay. So we're at 32% war score. Do we have ticking yet? Yes, we do. Cool. So 14 months here. We do have a siege leader, so it'll be a little bit faster than that. Indeed, 13 months left. This one will wrap up right now. And then we're going to head into their capital. The question is the war leader in their capital? Yes. Yes, he is. Okay. I mean, they have a total of 9,000 troops, but they're not here. I don't know where they are. We've never seen them. Seven months until their capital falls. Honestly, if we don't see them by the time their capital falls, I think they just lose this war. It's very strange. I don't know what they're doing. We're at 52% war score right now. Now, if they come in, we can't actually fight them. Here's some of them. 583. I'm guessing there's more behind this. We've got 4 months on their capital siege. Yes. That's 5,000 troops. So, we are going to split off, and I'm going to do this the long way here. We're going to split off all of these guys. The reason I'm doing this the long way is I want to leave this siege leader here. So these guys are going to stay. These guys are going to head up this way. Now, they're coming in. We only see 6,000. This is not their full 9,000. There might be more troops behind them. But if so, we want to reinforce this as quickly as we can. Okay. Interesting decision to go here. Now they're going to have to cross a river if they want to attack us. They're actually coming down this direction. So, fascinating. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what their plan is here. Are they trying to come down and attack this force? It would appear so. But they're splitting up. This is bizarre. If they come down here and attack this with their 4,000, I think that that's acceptable losses. Because we're going to win this fight. These guys are locked into here. Now, they have another group coming in here. Okay, this is a bit problematic. Is this 88 gold worth it? No. We're just going to white piece this. I don't want to fight this. War's over. Cool. So all of these guys can be disbanded. There we go. Like I said, I just didn't want to fight it. It wasn't worth 90 gold. So, that war is now over. And we're going to focus in down over here again, of course. So, we're making 13 gold per month. Now, we are 2 holdings above our domain limit, which is not ideal at all. But we're currently 3. We are on a stewardship focus, and who are we being educated by? We are currently being educated by, let's see, relationships. Perfect. That'll do. So for the moment, let's bump up to speed 4. Now, we're going to be pretty delayed here on our gold income. And this is going to take a little while. There's not a lot that we can do while we're a child. Our court grandeur is currently below expectations. Sure. Actually, hang on. I didn't look at this court type before. Increased offer vassalage acceptance scaled by grandeur. Tyranny gain, counselor opinion, and max personal schemes. Knight effectiveness, powerful vassal counselor levy base contribution, men-at-arms counter efficiency, and size of men-at-arms regiment. We're going to change to a warlike court. Cool. Because we want to boost these soldier counts. Right now, we're looking fairly weak, particularly to the Roman kingdom, although they look weak too. They look very weak, in fact. Interesting. We could potentially think about grabbing territory from them, but that's not what I'm interested in at this moment. At this exact moment, what I'm interested in is getting older. Getting older and acquiring some domain limit. Now, it would be nice if we had a court regent that filled this role here while we were a child. That would actually be an interesting, like, callback to CK2. Unfortunately, CK3 doesn't really have regencies, which is sad. Okay, so we definitely need to construct some... Let's see here. Now everyone knows. This is a castle down here. So we need to construct military camps and barracks. We're going to put in a military camp there. Cool. And we need to come of age. That is our current goal. So 12 more years until then. And hopefully nobody's really going to get too uppity in this time. We're of course going to continue to work on getting these structures built. That's all very important. We do need a new steward, and it will be this guy, actually. Cool. He left the prison just now, which is a little sad. Okay, we're not shocked that more people are declaring war. This is the Northmen, and for right now, that's not actually that scary. What are they actually after? They're after this again. Sure. So we're just going to chill until the Northmen actually show up. It'll take them a little while. And we could take the prestige if we wanted to work up our prestige level, and that might not be a bad idea right now. Done. We're going to work up that prestige level. And we'll just keep an eye up here. We'll definitely move our rally point to be like over here. But we'll see where they come from. We do need to come on down over this way and construct in this castle here. We need military camps. So we'll get that going. And I'm not even going to change our game speed here because I'm not concerned about the Northmen. Here they come. Okay, so we can see where they are. We're going to drop our troops here, and we're going to raise all of our troops here. Now, we may lose this initial battle, but that's fine. For the time being, we will raise up our troops. They're going to start a siege over here. And we're going to do our typical siege disruption strategy. So we're going to walk in over this way. Our marshal just finished up control. So do we need any more control? Let's check here. Actually, we could use a little control over here, but that's actually pretty much done. So we're just going to have him organize army, I think. I mean, knight effectiveness is good, but we're just going to pop over this direction. And we're going to look to fight this 1,000 troops here. Now, these guys have already lost a sizable chunk of troops, 1,200. So it looks like we're just going to win this straight up. No, we're not going to, but we're going to do extreme amounts of damage to them. So that's fine. We're going to go ahead and retreat soon. In fact, let's go ahead and do it now. And we're going to raise up additional troops if we've got any. In fact, we do. So we're going to let them do this. We retreat back to here. And we get 2 additional knights. So those are going to come down over this way. And we're going to group up over this way. Reinforce a bit. As expected, a single loss here isn't a bad thing. They do not regenerate. We do. So we now have almost a numerical advantage on them. We're going to walk in over this way. Oh, look at that. They're actually abandoning their siege and swapping positions. And we win this. So the Northmen are done. Beautiful. There we go. And we'll enforce those demands. Sadly, we don't get any of that gold, but we do get 350 prestige and a reprieve from Scandinavian adventurers for 5 years. Cool. So we'll go ahead and disband our troops, of course. And we do have a royal court event happening. A flock of robed women burst into our throne room, hectically searching the floor and uprooting everything from chairs to skirts in frantic search. Emperor Thoros, cries one, we are the followers of Taniel the Headless, a great holy man who has been decapitated as part of a prophecy Ahura Mazda gave him at birth. As often happens with holy figures, his head started rolling away. We've been chasing it through the land and are certain it rolled up the hillock into your castle. 6 court grandeur, huh? And our church holdings would stop endorsing us. Gross. We're going to gain the court grandeur, thanks. There we go. Cool. So we will continue to tick forward here. And we don't really have any prisoners to ransom at the moment, which is sad. Of course, our education focus is stewardship. We will get there soon enough. We are rowdy, which will harm that, but we still want to be stewardship focused. No matter what. So that'll be fine. We have 100 gold right now, so let's check in to see if there are any empty slots that we can start to fill. Yes, this city down over here, rather, this is a castle holding. So this would get military camps. Cool. And then this over here, we would want to put in pastoral lands. So that's missing 55 gold. We'll come back to that in a moment. Is that the final gap? No, it is not. There's a gap here in this castle. There shouldn't be any up here. Correct. Just double checking all of these for the moment. I know a lot of them are full, but I want to make absolutely certain. So yeah, there's the 2. Well, and this one here. So we definitely need in this city holding pastoral lands. We'll go ahead and put that in. That is top priority at this juncture. And then over here, we're going to need barracks. That's 150 gold. That'll take some time. Sounds good. So we are currently 6 years old. 10 more years. We're going to decline to ransom our vassals for the moment. We do not want rebellions. That's for sure. So we've got 3 locations to build in at this point. One here. We've got one up over this way, I think. No, those are all good. Only the 2 locations? So we've got this one here. This is what we need. And then when this castle finishes construction over here, then we're going to need barracks here as well. So that's going to be roughly 300 gold. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We could learn Greek. And that's what we'll do. We learned Greek. Fantastic. Okay, so we could get encouraged improvements in Tau. That's probably a good thing. Which one is Tau? No, seriously, which county is Tau? Our steward's title. Okay, so we don't actually care about that. Vassals shouldn't be taking such liberties. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get our barracks constructing here as soon as we get another month tick. There we go. And one last one to do over here. Oh, we get a kitten. Fantastic. It's our kitty now. It is going to be Flame. What a great name. Perfect. So we need 127 gold here. And there's a issue with our royal court. Of course, the issue is that our court grandeur is too low. So we definitely want to increase that. It is dropping further as well. But that's okay for right now. We're okay with it for the moment. Ahura Mazda will indeed judge these sinners. We're not going to press this guy's claim, not right now. We're 7 years old. That needs to be dealt with. We're probably going to break this betrothal. But right now, I don't think it's necessarily a great idea. Smallpox, huh? Yikes. This guy, our court jester. Well, we could dismiss him. They cost prestige. That's okay. And we'll isolate him. He's no longer in our court. Hopefully it's not spreading. I don't want to spend gold on a court physician if we can help it. Okay. We're good. We're good. Fantastic. No more smallpox. So next up, of course, is going to be this barracks here, which will have enough to do by the time this is done constructing. That's perfect. We're currently up to 19 gold per month, which is getting better as we get older. We're currently 8 years of age. So we're halfway at this point to coming of age. Our betrothed is 9, and we're going to probably... She's on intrigue focus. We're probably not going to end up actually marrying her. I think that's pretty likely. So we've almost got these military camps done. We're going to get barracks next. There we go. Just instantly constructing those. From here, all we need to do is build upgrades. All of the base level buildings have been constructed, and that's great. So we could definitely put in hill farms over here. Increase our income a little bit. And that's perfectly fine. Now, as far as our military goes, we definitely need to do something about our men-at-arms situation. Now, previously we were using heavy infantry very heavily. Of course, this will cost us quite a lot of money. So this isn't really something that we want to do right now, I think, but we're probably going to want to run something like 2 units of onagers, 2 units of heavy infantry, and 2 units of cataphracts for right now. I think that's going to be what we're going to target. This Liberty faction is being rude. I don't suppose we can negotiate with any of them. Probably not. I need to check what our current level is. Limited crown authority. Okay. We don't have royal prerogative, of course. So Burrs is going to finish up soon. Our cat charmed this mayor. Okay, cool. Do we want to allow this Liberty faction to fire? Honestly, it's probably okay. I don't think it's a problem to allow them to fire right now, and we're deliberately deciding to do so. Apparently, Outbreak of smallpox is still fine. Sure. Of course, we need to get this back under our control as soon as we can. That is vitally important. We could become deceitful, honest, or humble. Well, what are... That's sinful. Okay. Virtuous and... irrelevant. Okay. So piety 0.5 per month, huh? I think we'll go for honest. That'll be fine. It would be good to take a trait that is virtuous for us. So that'll be fine. Excellent. We do have a couple of artifacts with low durability, 22 years and 23 years on those. I think we can go ahead and repair those. It's not a big deal. There we go. That'll be fine. And we've got 41 gold right now. We are up to 21.7. This is definitely improving. We are currently 9. That's rough, for sure. That's very rough. We've got another 7 years to go before we come of age and can properly have some good income here. Of course, we're above our domain limit, and we're going to want to raise our domain limit by at least 2, and ideally by 3 to revoke this. So we have a 100% chance of revoking that. That's beautiful. We don't want to ransom our vassal, but this is actually not our vassal. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. Yeah, our grandeur is a problem. Oh, do we have an event in here? Feeling useful. Okay. So this would be chosen in 174 days, but we could employ this person as our royal architect. And we'll just do that. Sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there will be no problem whatsoever here. So, do we have any upgrades to do here? We are rat-free. That's perfect. Sure, I'll be there. Okay, we can indeed upgrade these guilds, and so we shall. 10% chance of becoming wounded, but we'll do it. We'll lose the stress. That'll be fine. And we're not going to climb back down because we are going to... Actually, we are going to climb back down. There we go. We increased our prowess. Beautiful. And we're returning home. So we lose a bunch of stress. Apparently that was fun. Cool. So a lot of these structures up here are, of course, maxed out. We're currently up to 24.2 monthly income. That is improving dramatically. So we're really, really happy about that. That's excellent. We have a lot of constructions underway and a lot of capped out locations already. We need more, though. We need more capped out locations. 191 gold there. Yeah, basically everywhere that can construct is, except for this city. 225 gold for that, though. That's pretty expensive. We are 10 now, so we'll be coming of age very soon. That's excellent. And nobody's really come after us in this period, which is great. Our soldiers have recovered nicely as well. And we can, of course, go ahead and construct in this castle that we hold. We absolutely want to get simple stone quarries next. Perfect. So this will be just fine. We're building an incredibly powerful starting point here. And this is going to be very strong for us. So we did just discover Burrs, and what is being focused next? Keep in mind, we are not the current culture leader, and we won't be until we come of age. So this guy is focusing royal prerogative. I don't think that we're going to do that. She's just a cat. I'm not going to give you 190 gold. We're probably going to go for either battlements or manorialism next, in all honesty. Coinage would be good, but that's not what we're going to go for. We did just get 190 gold, and we discovered that girls are fascinating. Okay, that's handy for our fertility. Let's see what we wanted to spend this on. Definitely guilds. There we go. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish off these upgrades in our locations here. And we're going to come of age and start looking at what we can do for our actual domain limit. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time. Oh, apparently we could become brave. And so we shall. Perfect.